What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle in order to go over the worst and best updates of all time.
Hit my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my hunger.
So obviously I'm kidding around a little bit. The worst update being global right now that is stuck on maintenance after maintenance after maintenance after error after problem after maintenance. I mean, it's just a joke at this point how poorly our maintenances go over on global. Whether it's iOS and Android not being compatible and them having to figure out what needs to be changed and what localization and the updates getting pushed back for another 12 hours, or, you know, the game coming back online and then it just crashing when you enter events, which is what happened. And so they're gone back into maintenance. But it's just a recurring theme, which is hilarious. No, we're going to talk about specifically the Japan Dokkan Battle Update 4.16, which I'm going to make a very, very important point here, is not version Z. In case you didn't watch the Dragon Ball Battle Hour, which was a 12-hour special that Bandai Namco, was it Bandai Namco? I don't even know who is behind Dragon Ball, like who owns that IP. But they did a 12-hour special in Japan, and they went over a million different things, over every single Dragon Ball game that they currently have, whether it was Xenoverse, the trading card game, Legends, Fighter Z, Kakarot, all that stuff. They also covered some Dokkan Battle things. And the two big takeaways from that battle hour was a new game mode called Pet Battle that is going to be an offline you can progress without even playing the game. And then the second thing was version Z, which was going to enhance a ton of stuff for current players and make it a lot easier for newer players. So we're over here on Twitter. The homie Erdocon has a ton of information. We're just going to go over it one by one. So number one, he talks about Pet Battle. You can get various items thanks to these chibi style characters. And essentially what it's going to be is you're going to use chibi style characters. It's going to be similar to the adventure system in Legends where you can just kind of set it and forget it, but you're going to have like some cool little characters to be able to utilize for that. Now you can use two characters with the same name in the same team. Before, if you had a character that had a similar name, so for example, if it was Super Saiyan Vegeta, you could not run any other Super Saiyan Vegeta on that team. If his name was Vegeta or Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, then yes, you can run them all on the same team. But if it was sharing the same exact name, then you could not run them on the same team. That is gone. That is gone. That restriction is out of here. But it comes with a caveat. You will not be able to link. Those two characters that share the same name will not be able to link. I'm going to show you a quick example, which would be Broly and Broly. So a lot of people were quickly saying, hey, when this update came out, we would love to run Super Saiyan Broly on the same team. And if you take a look at this Super Saiyan Broly, obviously fantastic unit, very, very good. He is indeed on Movie Boss's category. If we go over to this physical Broly, the same thing. Movie Boss, he's the Movie Boss leader, 170% attack, 150% HP and defense. That would be fantastic for this Broly to be on the same team. Now you will be able to do that. They're both called Super Saiyan Broly, but it's fine. You will be able to have them on the same team. But they will not link together. So, Saiyan Warrior Race, not going to activate. Super Saiyan, not going to activate. Fierce Battle, not going to activate. Berserker, not going to activate. So, that will not work. Having them standing right next to each other in slot 1 and slot 2 will not work. But honestly, that is not that big of a deal because ideally, you would want to have him with his best linking partner and him with his best linking partner, and those are your two big boy rotations. Those are your two strong, powerful rotations. And then you just have another unit that's like kind of a floater, right? That's going to be giving them support and doing whatever it is that they're going to be doing. So I actually think it's still fantastic, this particular update, allowing them to do that. Another thing that they're adding, by meeting certain conditions, you'll be able to exchange SSR characters for coins in the Baba shop. We're going to go into more detail in just a second on all of these things. But essentially what this means is, starting with this update, so as soon as 4.16 drops, any character, any SSR you gain from a summon, going on from that day into the future, you will be able to trade them in the Baba shop for either blue coins, yellow coins, or red coins. And it all depends on what type of banner you acquired those units from. So let's venture down into Erdocon. Here are the requirements for that feature. Number 1, you must have that character at 100% rainbow starred to be able to trade in those extra copies. I'll say that again. Your character has to be 10 out of 10 super attack, all paths open, hidden potential system 100% rainbow starred before you can take those extra copies of said character and trade them into the Baba shop. And to reiterate one more time, if you grabbed, for example, let's scroll down and see. Okay, so let's open up this picture here. And this is another feature that we're going to go into more detail in just a second. But let's just say you look at this Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku, or maybe this Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If you have them already 100% rainbow starred, any extra copies of them you pull on banners, you can then trade into the Baba shop for coins. If this Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku is featured on a Dokkan Fest banner and you get an extra copy, you'll be able to trade him in for Dokkan Fest coins. If this AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku is on a category summon banner, for example, Super Saiyan 3 category, where you normally get blue coins from it, and you get an extra copy of that Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku, you can trade him in for blue coins. If this Super Saiyan 3 Tech Gotenks, well, actually, this guy is a Dokkan Fest, so he wouldn't be. But let's just say this AGL Goku, this AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, if he's on a legendary banner, if that's where you pull him from, you can trade him in, if he's 100% rainbow starred, for yellow coins / gold coins. That is huge. Now, don't expect the trade amount to be in your favor. It's not going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1 coin. If it was 5, I'll be happy. If it's 5, I'll be happy. But expect 1. So you're not disappointed, all right? Moving along. Multiple copies of the same character will now make a stack. What does that mean? That means that if you have, like in this picture shows, a ton of the same unit, it will not take up less space, but they'll stack on top of each other. They'll stack on top of each other here, and so it'll show a little number on the top left of that character icon showing how many copies of that character you have. So in total, you'll have 10. So instead of it taking 10 spots in your inventory space, it'll still take 10 spots, but visually it'll no longer take 10 spots. It'll just stack on top of that one spot. But again, it's still taking 10 inventory spaces. You just won't visually see that. You only get an indicator of the 10 there, okay? So that's another change that's coming in. As shown in the pictures, you can actually use more than 2 characters with the same name in the team. So that's another clarification that a lot of people were a bit confused by. They were saying, okay, me and Mr. Baby actually discussed this. Will there be a hard cap at just 2? No, you can make a full team of Super Saiyan Goku or, Super Saiyan 2 Goku or whatever the case is. There is not a hard cap. It wouldn't make sense to because they wouldn't link, but you understand what I'm saying. This is a screenshot explaining how it's going to work. So as you can see, you have Super Saiyan Goku, you have Super Saiyan Goku, you have Super Saiyan Goku. So that's 3 Super Saiyan Gokus. And then the same thing down here, 3 Super Saiyan Vegetas, all on the same team. So there is no hard cap anymore. Now, this wouldn't really make any sense, though, unless if you're trying to link the Gokus with Vegetas who don't link particularly well with each other. So this is actually a pretty bad team. Please don't follow this advice. Dokkan Battle usually gives you really bad examples. This is one of them. And this here is a photo pretty much showing the coins that you'll be able to get from this exchange feature. Again, it's going to be gold, red, and blue. And it's kind of showing that, as you can see, it's the same Kaioken Goku here, here, and here. But if he's on 3 different banners, if you pull him from a legendary banner, boom, you'll get gold coins. If you pull him from a Dokkan Fest banner, boom, you'll get red coins. If you pull him from a category summon or some type of, banner that just supplies blue coins, a type banner, whatever the case is, boom, you'll get blue coins. I guess the last thing to note about this same name feature is that you won't be able to use certain characters, or at least build a team with the same name characters in Extreme Z battles and things of that nature. Certain events are going to be excluded from being able to use the same name team. I'm not sure why. I guess they don't want to trivialize certain content, but that's not really explained to us yet. And the last thing I wanted to mention is over on the global files, Revival is included. So it is in the game files, as you can see here. Does that mean that the Saiyan Day unit will bring in the revival mechanic? I don't think so, but I wouldn't be shocked if it did. And then last but not least, one more thing to mention. The homie Nolar, adventure mode is good as discussed for newer or non-whale players, and he's essentially saying the new Pekon battle. Same unit names not linking adds another layer of strategy. I 100% agree with him. Just use a linking bridge unit in slot 2. Don't see the uproar, to be honest. It makes complete sense, and they listen to more ways to get gotcha coins. So the homie Nolar knows what he's talking about, and I agree with every single one of his sentences there. This is just a great update for everybody involved, and it really, really hammers the point home to save your stones. We will be getting this update fairly soon, before the 6th-year anniversary. And so what that means is, if for whatever reason, the March 18th Saiyan Day unit is not absolutely mind-bending insane, skip. Because any unit that you pull from here until the 4.16 update will not, I repeat, will not be able to be exchanged for red, yellow, or blue coins, and you will just be shafting yourself. And with that said, if you want to get out of the shaft zone, you know what to do. You got to click that blue join button down below. Join Chris Gonzalez and Wolverine Gaming and the Boomer Elites, the Boomer Champions. If you want to do it the free-to-play way, that's fine too. Go ahead and gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.